Hi, it's Mr. Carmen. I just want to remind you real quickly about the area model. And the first one that I'm going to show you is just the very simple box model. In the box model, we just kind of keep them all the same size. So in the box model, we're able to represent multiplying something like 24. Oops, I did it, didn't I? 24 times 3. So we can multiply 24 times 3, but when we do this, we don't want to multiply the whole 24 times 3. That might be a little bit too difficult. So what we'll do is we'll break this 24 into 20 plus 4. And when we do that, now we can say, here's my 4 that's separate. When I add that to 20, it equals 24. And now we can look at multiplying using the distributive property, multiplying both of these numbers times 3, because that's really how we multiply. So now I'll write my 3 here. And in this box, I will put 3 times 20. And in this box, I will put 3 times 4. And then we find out those answers. 3 times 4, we look at our basic fact. 3 times 20, we look at our basic fact. 3 times 2 is 6. And how many powers of 10? We have 1 power of 10. So our answer in that box is 60. And then in this box, 3 times 4, look at our multiplication chart if we don't remember, but the answer is 12. So now that we have these two answers, we can add them up. Now, I'm just going to add them over here. I think it might remind you of something, but maybe not. And when we add them together, whoops, I'm adding my 6 and my 2, we get 72. So 24 times 3 is 72. And we just add those two partial products together to get that answer. Now, there's another way to do it. We can do that. They're both area models, but this is the one that I think represents the problem a little bit more. And when we draw our box, it doesn't matter how big the box is, but we're going to have our 3 here. But when we do this, we'll take our 10s, and because our 10s are the biggest one, we'll make it a little bigger than the ones place. Excuse me there. So the ones place will be smaller, and it's not 1/10, but it just shows that this one's bigger, this one's smaller. So we can have our 20 plus 4, and remember the size isn't relative, it's just showing this is the bigger one, this is the smaller one. And you have to even write kind of small. 3 times 4 equals 12. And then 3 times 20 equals 60. And as you can see, we do exactly the same thing, but it just helps us to remember the general size, that this one is much bigger than this one. And you'll see tomorrow when we add a second digit to our bottom number, we'll be using this area model even a little bit more tomorrow and comparing it to the partial product method. All right, hope this helps.